What is up, guys? I am so excited for Hogwarts Legacy. Based off of everything that we saw at the State of Play, there's a lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts that I want to share with you all in this video, but I also want to hear your thoughts in the comments below, so feel free to go ahead and share whatever you want. Chances are I'm probably going to get something wrong because I'm recording this right after watching the State of Play, but regardless, let me know if I get something wrong. Let me know if there's something that I misunderstood in the middle of the presentation. Regardless, let's go ahead and talk about this and break this down. TGR. Hogwarts Legacy is set in the 1800s and is a single-player, open-world action RPG. You're going to be playing a fifth-year student that survived something, apparently, according to the PlayStation blog post that went up shortly after the presentation. And there is a lot of customization of your character that is available to you. I think that it is awesome that you can go ahead and kind of pretty much make your character look any way that you want, especially based off of what they showed us and based off of what I've seen on the PlayStation blog post. It seems like you can really, truly create any character that you want. Let's just get this out of the way. J.K. Rowling is not involved with the development of this game. She has become essentially notorious for having anti-transgender opinions and views, and the team at Avalanche as well as WB Games have gone out of their way to ensure that people are aware that she is not directly involved with the game. She can share her opinions on things, but that has very little, if any, impact on the game itself. They've also gone out of their way to let people know that a transgender character can be created within the game if the player chooses to. Without further ado, let's talk a little bit more about what this game has. Even though this game was presented at the PlayStation State of Play, this game is going to be launching on PC as well as Xbox Series S and X and Xbox One. So it is interesting that PlayStation wanted to go ahead and showcase this game and kind of bring it out and put it in the forefront of things, seeing as how it's a multi-platform title. But regardless, I did like what I saw. I hope that this is going to be something that is optimized for next-gen consoles. Everything that I saw in this presentation just reeked of amazingness. It just looks beautiful. Hogwarts is teeming with life, and it looks like there's secrets hidden in every nook and cranny. It seems like there's going to be hidden rooms or hidden pathways, and that, as a Harry Potter fan, is exciting because throughout the books as well as the movies, there seemed to be like always something happening. There seemed to be always something going on, and there always seemed to be secret passages that kind of led these characters to finding out their own route on things. What I am hoping is that as a fan of the series and a fan of the Harry Potter books and the films, that we might be able to get a little bit of, lore, a little bit of, touches or Easter eggs showcasing some of the things from those stories. If I recall correctly, there was Nearly Headless Snake that popped up in the middle of the stream, and they did mention that we are going to be seeing some characters that we've seen before in the stories of the books as well as the films. There is going to be Ranrock the Goblin and Dark Wizard Victor Rockwood that are going to be the main antagonists. Apparently there is a goblin rebellion that is happening, and the Dark Wizard Victor Rockwood is assisting and aiding the goblins with all of this. It's caused a little bit of a rift in terms of things, but your main character that experiences some sort of survival event or whatever kind of catapults him into a little bit of notoriety within the students. He's coming in as a fifth year, so he doesn't really know anybody, and it kind of has that same sort of feel that Harry Potter had when he came into Hogwarts. He really didn't know anyone, but he was still famous to them. He still survived something that essentially provided this notoriety to him within the students as well as the other people in the wizarding community. That being said, I did want to go ahead and look into the combat. I wanted to see how the gameplay mechanics looked within the game. I stated that almost immediately. And based off of what I saw, everything looks really fluid. It looks like there's going to be a lot of depth and a lot of options depending on the playstyle that you want to go ahead and progress with. I do like that actually that you can either go in guns, or well, in this case, wands blazing, or you can go ahead and take the stealth route. Depending on the build that you have for your character, you can tackle different situations with different methods, which I think is absolutely amazing. The only thing that I really do want is for them to allow for gamers to respec their build or kind of reset all of their attribute points if there are any, and reapply them to change their build as they progress through the game. One of the things that I've really liked about RPGs in the past is that if you choose a specific route or path in terms of a build of a character and you play the game, and then when you realize that you really don't like it, that you want to go ahead and change it up and switch to a different style, that you can, and that you're able to try different things and change things according to what you really truly feels good to you as the player. And that's something that I also want to go ahead and cover, is that I would love to see how this feels to play it, because like, we look at it, it looks fluid, it looks awesome. It seems like there's plenty of options in terms of like spells and potions and whatever it may be, but we don't know how it feels. And I think that that's very, very crucial. I would love to see some form of a demo or some form of a way to just try the game out a little bit. I think it'd be awesome for us to be able to experience that. The customization that you're able to have with your moveset also applies towards your character and the way that they look. Once they're sorted into a specific house, it definitely goes ahead and kind of, you know, applies towards that. There are going to be companions, there's going to be NPCs, there are going to be side quests. I do like the vastness of the world. It seemed like the traversal, whether you're flying on a griffin or whether you're flying on your broom, you're able to traverse through the world and experience all sorts of variety of landscapes, which I think is very, very crucial. Obviously, Hogwarts is on the middle of like a green plain, but there is variety that's there based off of what we saw. I just want to see more. I'm really truly in love with what they've shown so far, and that definitely gets me excited for what else is available in the world. Obviously, guys, I am personally extremely excited for this game. The more that I saw about it today and when I was rewatching some of the footage with you guys during the stream, it just got me even more excited for what is to come. And I would love to hear your thoughts on everything. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the video, obviously like the video and subscribe. That way you can go and stay up to date. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more and stay up to date, subscribe, hit the little bell, and join our Discord.
If you want to support the channel, please check out our Patreon or hit the join button below. As always, thanks for your support and thanks for watching.